Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Hari Om. Shanti Shanti Shanti. With this, we request the Almighty, who is the our Almighty, who takes care of everyone, who helps us in every bit of our life, God, to take care of ourselves, the world, the whole KNPS family, so that we all can come out of this pandemic and do all our work as usual, and all our children flourish as usual. Thank you, God. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, God bless you. Please start.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And indeed, I'm very obliged that I have got this opportunity to share the breakout room session with all our educators, wonderful educators of Kamla Nehru Public School. We all are doing wonderful job in our classrooms. So breakout room is one of the additional feature that would help us go ahead and share, help our children in ideation, achieving the learning objectives, brainstorming, and discussions. Often we think that we are unable to give this opportunity to children in remote learning. However, we are very grateful and thankful to Microsoft Teams who have provided us with this opportunity. Now, with each opportunity, whichever we get, or any new thing that we are going, there are some constraints. So, first of all, we'll talk about the good things that we can do. So, as I said, we can divide our students, our class, into smaller groups using the breakout rooms feature of Microsoft Teams so that our children can deliberate, discuss more about a given topic. And as we know, in our classes, we have several students, several children who have the capacity to be leaders in their class. The smaller the group is, the more number of leaders are there. However, before we divide the classroom into breakout rooms, we have to brief our children what they are going to do and how is the situation going to happen. That yes, children, the way we used to practice in the classroom, you were divided into small subgroups, 3, 4, based on the number of students that we have in our class. Similarly, during the remote learning session also, we are going to divide you in number of students, and we can assign them questions as well, that this question is for you and this question is for you. What will happen, we have to tell them, we have to brief them up that after you are back into this main room which is there, I would be asking you questions and you have to present what your team has done on that specific topic. So with this small introduction, I would like to emphasize on one of the major facts of the usage of breakout room, or why we should be using it. I very much believe that breakout room would help us in uh, taking care of the students. There are three major features, which is inclusive, interactive, and intelligent. So this breakout room feature is very intelligent in itself. Several features with AI. So this is one more addition to that. So here what happens, children, they are going to have live transcription of the breakout rooms. Okay, so whenever if they are unable to understand what is happening or so, whatever has happened, whatever they have spoken among themselves, that transcription would also be there in the breakout rooms and they can go ahead and listen to them as well. Second, it's interactive. Interactive means one of the features of breakout room is they provide whiteboard as well, and it can be accessed for children from the mobile as well. That's a major part because majority of our students are from using the Android devices or their mobile phones to log in. So while they are in their own rooms, they have access to this whiteboard, which is a collaborative one. So they can paste pictures, they can make notes, or they can write the points that they have discussed, which they have to present to rest of their class. And the inclusivity means it's got several modes. It has together mode, it has the focus mode also. So children can be there on the camera and talk to each other as good as they are in a classroom. So after this, let us see how we can proceed. The most important aspect of breakout room is this can be done by the organizer of the specific link or a specific meeting. There is a catch to it, which I'll tell you towards the end. So stay tuned for that. Let's see what happens and how do we go ahead. So this is my team screen. We take our classroom, our staff meeting as a classroom, wherein we have about 70 odd children are there, 70 odd educators are there. And this is how the breakout room would look when we are in the meeting, and I, me, or you are the organizer of that meeting. So this is the option. If you can see, I'm hovering my cursor here. The moment I put my cursor here, it shows breakout rooms. There is one big square and there is one small square. So the name itself specifies. They have chosen the logo also very intelligently. That means in a main room, in the big room, there are subgroups, there are subrooms. So let's see what happens to the breakout rooms. The moment I click on it, and when we are doing this in front of our students, this all would be visible to them. As of now, gradually changes are there. So would discuss the roadmap as well. However, this is the first look of the breakout room. So this is the trailer. Do not get tensed because of this. And this is the trailer it is showing because we just had a test on it before we could log in here. So this is how the breakout room would look. And let me just go here. I'll go to the recreate rooms. I'm just going to this option. Thank you so much for having all the patience in the world and for being there so smooth. This is the first look. The second look, that was the first look, which shows the teams and the breakout room here. The moment I click, this would be my first picture of the breakout room. Here the first question is asking rooms settings. How many rooms do you need? So based on the number of students that we have, suppose we have 20, we want to divide them into 5 each, we take 4. Similarly, if we have more, we can go about. So we can divide the breakout rooms from number 1 to number 50. That's a huge number. So within you have, if you can see, I'm scrolling down, we can divide one classroom into 50 sub classrooms. So you could have, if you are having 100 or say 150 students, so 3 students in each classroom, that's also possible. So 50 different outputs would be there. As of now, what we would be doing, and then the next question comes up. Do I want to add my students automatically, as in sequentially, or do I want to specifically put them that this child is good in this thing, he should be going in specific team? In that case, I'll have to opt this manual button. I need to select this manual radio button. So this is where I can put each selected student into each selected breakout room. However, if I just want to divide the students as per the artificial intelligence enablement, then we just click on this automatically and we select the number of rooms that we have. I'll just need to click here, say 6 or 7, we are about 80. So let us take 10. Don't worry, till we click on the final start room, you people not be going anywhere. We all are here only. So first step, select the number of rooms. Second step, select automatically or manually. I suggest initially while we are doing this, we should select the automatically option. This is just my personal opinion. You are very much free to use any of those, because let the children go on their own in the rooms and let them decide who can go ahead and help their peers. Once after 2-3 times we have used the breakout rooms, then we would be good to go to divide the children manually. We can shuffle the children and we can divide their responsibilities as well. So first step, second step, and then I go back to third step. While it is moving, I just have another request to all of you. Kindly have your paper pen ready, or maybe any device where you want to take down the important steps or the important points, and feel free to take the screenshots if they are useful enough. Okay, so with this, this is the room, how it is going to show. What all can we do here? As of now, it has not divided anyone. Okay, it is just asking me room number 1, there are 9 participants. Room number 2, there are 9 participants. So it is showing me number of people, names of those people who have logged in. There are 10 rooms, and in the few rooms, there are 8 participants each. All right. At the same time, if I want to close any room, I want to reduce the number size, I want to reduce the room size, I can close it, and those people would also be divided into other rooms. If I want to add an additional room, suppose after 10, I thought, no, 10 is a big number. Why to have 8 or 9 people in one room? Let me go ahead and increase the number of rooms. This is the button, add room. Okay, till I start the room, you would not be going anywhere. That's another point which I'm repeating again and again. And when we are talking about the rooms, we have some specific things. See these gray color, black color, they might not interest children. Or based on the questions that we have, suppose we are giving them any, we are talking about colors or we are talking about different topics. So based on the topics, you can change the name of the room as well and the color as well. For that, you have to click on this elliptical option, the 3 dots option where it shows more option. I'm continuously hovering here. You can have a look. Let's see what happens when I click here. So there are 3 options for me. One, it says delete room, specific room. If you want to delete, it's self-understood. Rename the room. Yes, it's very important for me. Suppose I am working on different tools and I want my children to work on different tools as well. So let me name it as Flipgrid room. I have renamed this room. Until we manually rename all, they will stay as it is. I go to the next one. I rename this room as let us say Kahoot room. So students would be discussing about these points in those rooms. And number 3, I'm just taking 2-3 examples so that we can check repeatedly. Let us name this as test portal room. So this is how we name the rooms. Okay, naming of the room is done. Namkaran ho gaya in sabka. That's great. So children also know when they come back, I can ask that who was in the test portal room. Please present your what you call it. Please present yourself, or please present your observations. Please present your discussions. So the names are used for that purpose. Okay, that's one thing, and that's one we have done. So few rooms are named and few are unnamed. It depends upon us. There were 3 options when we clicked on the these 3 dots, and we know what are those options: open room, rename room, delete room. I'm not doing open room as of now, otherwise those teachers, sorry, those educators would go in that specific room and they would be unable to listen what is happening in the main room. So till we are in the main room, we can hear all of us who are in the main room. However, once we go to the sub rooms, then nobody can hear from another room. Students or educators who are in one room, they can hear to the conversation happening in one specific room. Please note another important point. By default, when we divide the rooms, everyone in the room is a presenter. That's another feature of the breakout room. Whatever setting of your meeting you have done, everyone in the room is a presenter. The reason being, as I said, the whiteboard or any other features provided by the breakout room in that specific room can be used by everybody, until and unless you specifically want to give some specific access to anyone. Okay. So if you have your choices, then you can do that. Okay, only this child is able to go ahead and use the whiteboard and use the, we have the presenter options. Others should be attendees until we have that. Okay, right. Next, coming to, I hope it's clear till here. Let's have some thumbs up on the screens, please. Oh yeah, I can see that. Oh wow, wonderful, great. I got some hearts as well. Thank you so much for that. That takes my encouragement further. Thank you so much, Isha ma'am. Thank you for the claps. Great going. Okay, chalo. We move ahead further. So I come to this 3 dots again, which is just beside the breakout rooms. Let's see what are the options available for us here. The moment we click, it says recreate rooms, it says room settings. As I told you, recreate rooms, if you are on another page, suppose you started creating rooms and then you decided, no, ye to galat ho gaya. I didn't want to do this, I want to do this. So you can just click on the recreate rooms once again. Till you start your rooms, you can make n number of changes, n number of times to your breakout rooms. That's very sure about it. Okay, so you can click on the recreate rooms and you had seen the first option which we had got automatically or manually, or the number of rooms, that page appears. Do let me know if I'm going too quick. Next we come to the room settings option. So there are 2 major things here. Please note these, very important. Automatically move participants to rooms. Participants can return to the main meeting. So what will happen if this is the toggle button? If I close this toggle button, then even if I start the rooms, they will not be able to move to their rooms directly. I will have to, yeah, the organizer would have to do it. Sorry, I didn't mean to say I means I. The organizer would need to send them manually. Now that will be again a hell lot of tasks. So kindly make sure that we are using these toggle buttons and we are making sure that these settings are proper. So always keep this towards the right side, which is purple in color, so that the moment I click on start rooms, all the participants would go to their assigned rooms. Next comes participants can return to the main meeting. If I do not open this, that means I'll again have to bring everyone back to main room. To make organizers work easier and less time taking, less tedious, we should click this as well. So what will happen? Yes, participants can return to the main meeting. If it is on the right side, it's purple color highlighted. That means it's yes for both the questions. If it is towards the left, it means it's no. So please always put it for the yes. That will save our work as well. In the sense it will be more prompt. You don't need to take tension. Oh my God, this child is left somewhere. The child is unable to log in or what is happening. Those things would not be there. All right. So this is add room. This is start room. Add room, I told you that we can start do here, and start room is this one which we click, and then we will see how we are going where. And what is this? Assign participants. What happens? Suppose one of the child has logged in. Ki my brother was having class. He just finished it. I logged in. So after you have clicked it, after you have done all the start rooms, everything is done. Just then this child has logged in. So what you need to do? You need to go and set this manually. You need to click on assign participants. Now they are also asking, do you want to assign all the participants or do you want to assign this participants? When you see in select all, we don't have any participant remaining here. Okay. However, in the second option, we have one participant remaining. So the moment we click on this one participant, it will give us option to assign. I'm not sure why it's not giving here. Yesterday when I tried, it did give. So we need to click on that specific participant and this assign gets highlighted. I click on assign and it will ask me which room do you want to take the participant to. What I understand from the logic is maybe ma'am is on two different devices, or maybe she's also assigned to one of the groups already. These two could be the reason. Otherwise, I do not understand. Never mind. Once we go to all the rooms, if Gurshan ma'am has not gone into other room, I'll assign her. Okay, so that's a very, very major feature of assign. So kindly do remember that. We can just click on the assign participants. Any number of children who are left, we can click on that specific child's name. The checkbox would be highlighted, which is not in this case. It will be highlighted. To believe me, it will be. Don't worry. And then we click on assign and it takes them to the different room. Now what I'm going to do after this, within next 1 minute, I'll just click on the start room, this option, and you all would be going to your specific rooms. We do not have much time, so we might not be having much practices there, but you can just have a look and you can try checking the options, the attendee, the presenter part, and what are all the options available. I understand that you all are very well aware. Sorry, ma'am. I understand that you all are very well aware of the options which would be available here. There would be a whiteboard, there would be a plus sign, you can add additional things to that. Okay, so I am going to click it here, and within one more and another thing I just wanted to say. We can also have the announcements part. The organizer can announce different things to the rooms. Make an announcement. I have not started the room, so it is not letting me this option. This make an announcement, it is highlighted. The moment you click here, it will prompt a box like this, and then you can write the messages. It's a chat window. So if I write any message once, the organizer writes once the messages, it goes to all the rooms simultaneously. All the chat windows would have those information. Okay, so let us have a try once. So all the best. I'm starting the room. Bye bye everyone. We'll come back in 2-3 minutes. Let's see who goes where. I know that few names are already visible here. That might be the reason you all are thinking, I know which room am I going to go. Come on, my educators are waiting. This is quite an interesting thing which is happening in the breakout rooms. We would be sharing a video as well, which you can go ahead and have your purpose. Okay, I think everyone started moving. That's great. Someone's mic is on unmute. Kindly see.
समझाया सी ब्रेक विच
Okay. So how many of us are here in this room? Thank you, Hardeep ma'am. Your mic is on unmute. That's great. Let me see how many of us have moved. Okay, 16 attendees are here, and these are all the different rooms. Okay, so these number of teachers who are here: Harry sir, Poonam ma'am, Nisha ma'am, Upasna ma'am, Dimpy sir, Rajinder sir, Kanika ma'am, Gurpreet ma'am, and Hardeep ma'am. You are in this main room now. Pallavi ma'am is joining again. I'll just admit her. Okay, and let me go to the other rooms. What's happening there? I click on this open tab so that I can have a look what's happening in my room, in the Flipgrid room. I have to drop it down here. Okay, so we have 20 attendees here. I'll click on the join room. I'm joining the room number 2. Let me see what's happening there and who are all the educators. So Rajni ma'am is here. That's great. Rajni ma'am, are you the only one in this room? Okay, Rajni ma'am is on hold. Let me go to the next room. Good afternoon, ma'am.
So, ma'am, now I am in some other group.
Okay, you are in some other group.
Ma'am, actually, Sharda ma'am,
Yes, yes.
I think me and Harvinder ma'am were getting the option to join.
Okay.
And Neha ma'am advised me that please click on this join button.
Okay,
When
so
I
you came to this room.
I have joined some other room. All others was getting the option to return.
Okay.
Ma'am, I
Yes.
an option.
I'm getting room number 9. Join room number 9.
Join
From
room number
there I
9.
come back.
Okay.
Ma'am, I am again getting the option join test portal room.
No, you don't need to click on that. You are
Anjali ma'am,
already
same here.
Okay.
Radha ma'am, all team members are there only. They said, ma'am, हमें वापस ले आना please.
प्रियंका मैम आप भी यहाँ आ गए?
Okay.
Yes,
No, don't worry. The moment we click on this close rooms, all are going to come back to these rooms.
Yes.
I'm just clicking the close rooms.
मैं मैंने तो इनको बोला कि मुझे ज्वाइन करने के लिए बोल तो रहे हो, कहीं और चली गई तो मुझे ले लेना वापस.
Okay, so I have just clicked on the close rooms and all are going to come back here. Let's see what happens.
Thank you, ma'am.
we are back.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we are in the main room now. We have 7 people of us back here. Okay, that's great. Welcome back. Okay, 78 of us are here. Yeah, we all are in the main room now. I just felt like saying abracadabra, but then I was so scared of this. I said कि पता नहीं हमारा कबूतर जो है abracadabra में फंसी ना जाए कहीं पर, है ना? So that was the right thing. Yes, ma'am.
I am still getting the option to join test portal room.
It will close. It is still taking rounds here. If you can see the screen, it is still going there. Though usually my net works on time, but it's still taking. I'm just waiting for all others to come back so that we can go ahead and discuss further. We are 82 of us. Great going. Thank you so much, teachers, for all the hearts and all the thumbs up and all the clappings that you are sending for me. That's great. And definitely I'm going to share this video as well, because after you had gone to different rooms, we just saw the view. How is it happening? So what will happen? I think I need to mute someone. Okay, so what will happen when the moment we click on the join rooms, start rooms, it goes to different rooms, and all the rooms which are showing us here closed. I think few rooms are still open because they are not closed yet. Is everyone back? 82 of us are here. I'm not sure how many of us had logged in the afternoon, but I think none is open. Aman sir, I seek your help here. Is any room open? Were we 82 only?
Just give me a second. Let me check.
Right. Thank you, sir. Aman sir has been a great help in the morning. I just troubled him, ki sir, let's please have a demo, and he was very kind enough. Thank you so much for that, sir.
You're welcome. We are 75 in total, ma'am, right now.
Right now, okay.
I think all are here.
All are here, yeah. Phone shows 82, right? Okay, so and if I see here, it is all the rooms are showing closed here. This is the only room. If we are missing on any of these teachers, do let me know if you can find out. Okay, so what will happen? We as an organizer can go to each room. The moment we are here, I was here, so I could see the green color, this which is closed, it gets highlighted. The tab which is written closed now, it gets highlighted and says join room. So any organizer can click on that specific room and go there and view what their students are doing. Whatever their discussions is going on, they can deliberate upon them and they can give them their inputs. Ki no beta, you can go ahead and discuss on these points. Okay, because organizer has majorly 6 options. One is they can split the participants, they can join the room, they can set the timer also for each room. Because today we didn't set up a timer, but as an organizer we can set up a timer as well. Ki for 5 minutes everyone is going to go in their rooms and do the deliberations, and after 5 minutes automatically they all are going to come back. Okay, this is one part. So this is how the major breakout room session will be there. Secondly, whatever work each room does, it would be visible and it would be accessible by all later by the organizer and people of that specific room. I think I'm going mad, hai na? Wait, I'll be more clear. What I'm trying to say here is, in one room, room number 1, if we have 10 people, after the meeting is over, those 10 people and the organizer would be able to see the transcriptions and the chat and the recording what happened in that specific room. This is what I meant. That means जो भी आपने discuss किया, whatever you have discussed, it's pertaining to your own group and to the organizer who is common for all the groups. So none of the rooms would have access to another rooms what they did. All right, that's a major point I wanted to say. And after this, let me see what other things that I had to inform. Okay, and what I was saying, the roadmap is, as of now, as they keep on making some major changes and good changes for good cause and for helping us in the remote learning, and further we would also have lots of help from Microsoft in the hybrid learning. So as of now, it's organizer, but they are going to add the co-organizer aspect also to it. Then what will happen if there are two presenters, presenter and co-presenter, or if suppose I am making any meeting link and I want to add my 4 teachers or 6 teachers or one specific class, suppose for grade 1 if we create a link and we want my my class teachers to be co-presenters, co-organizers in that specific link, it would also be available. It's still in the loop line, it's being processed. That was I was talking about the roadmap. Second roadmap, what it is, the chat access directly from the share tray. Now this is your share tray. Okay, this is your share tray. When you click here, then you have all these options. So here only there will be an option available which would be for the chat. So you can click on that and you can see the chat option directly what has happened in the breakout room. We are talking about that chat. Otherwise we all have chat access. And then the third is the whole class assigned. Straight away before the time, suppose tomorrow I want to use, as of now what is happening, the live breakout room has to be there. That means मैंने 10 बजे क्लास में लॉगिन किया है, 10:05 minutes या 10:10 minutes after. Oh, is my screen stopped?
Yes, ma'am.
I am so sorry. I didn't even recognize that.
It isn't there.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Shefali ma'am, for letting us know. I just got a message from her as well. So what will happen? this where was I just forgot, I'm sorry. Okay, so what happens is the shared tray would be there and the chat access would be there and the whole class can be assigned together. That means tomorrow morning if I am going to take the class, then today I can assign my breakout room and I can assign my children as well. These are the three things which are going to be available to us shortly, very shortly. As of now, they are not available. I log into my class, I explain to my children, I let them know what is happening, and then I divide the breakout rooms. That's a difference. Okay. So before we proceed further, I would request Aman sir, if you can please share the redemption code in the chat window. All our educators are requested to go to education.microsoft.com and redeem the code. And while you people are redeeming the code, I just had the last thing in store for all of us. That's going to be very, very interesting. And I understand you will redeem the code definitely even after the session is over. The last thing that I wanted to do is I just had used this poll option here. I found it very interesting and I see that the screen is, yeah, the screen is visible. Okay, so this I had used the plus option and I added the poll. So there are two polls that I'm going to launch. Now, how did I use this poll? Simply, I just used Microsoft Forms and it gave me an option of the polls. So there are two major questions in the poll. Very, very important. You all need to answer this. Okay, so as of now, I know it's not available in your chat. I'm going to launch it and I request you all to answer it. You have to go to your chat window. The first question is kindly acknowledge the breakout. Oh, I missed the K here. Apologies for that. Breakout room session on a scale of 9 to 10, 7 to 8, 4 to 6, 3 or less. I'm launching this. I'm just showing this feature so that you all also may go ahead and use this in your classes. It's very interesting. The first question is being launched. And see, I am there on the screen. I suppose it's available on the chat. Let me also go to the chat window with another device. Okay, so they're asking me also to submit it. Okay, yeah, 57%, 60. Oh, wow, great. Oh, my battery is running low. I'll just put it for the charging. Not my battery, my laptop's battery. Okay, great. Oh, wow. So 72 people, 72% of us are saying 9 to 10 and 11% are saying 7 to 8 and 3% are saying 4 to 6. That's one person. Okay, I think that person didn't like. Chalo, never mind. It's a live poll. You can see on the chat. It's also there. Okay. 33 responses are there. 34. Come on, come on. We are 80 of us. Yeah, it's on the screen as well. Quick. I'll have to close it so that I can start the next one. It's a live poll. We can address our children. Yes, you have voted. And you know what? Did you observe something? I have kept it anonymous. Purposely. I didn't want to know who's voting 9 to 10 and who's voting 7 to 8 or who's voting less. Thank you to all the educators who didn't opt for these two options. Okay, I hope 49 votes are there. All right, before we go ahead and invest more time in it, I would like to close this option. I'm just going and closing. 1, 2, come on, come on, come on. Let's see how many responses are there. And 3, this is done. Okay, so we got 52 responses. Very good. So the live poll was on the chat. And if you see, this is live now and this is in the draft now. Thank you. Thank you for the claps. This is in the draft. I still need to launch it. And remember, this is not anonymous. This is not anonymous. That means we are going to know who has answered what. Be aware before you answer. Just joking apart, sorry. Okay, how many of you would use breakout room feature in your classroom? There are only 2 options. I launch it. 1, 2, and 3 we go. Let's see. Yes, it's on the chat live. We can start answering. 7 responses. Wow, quick. That's quick. KNPS rocks. Do we need to organize a meeting first to get this breakout room option? Yes, yes, Arvind ma'am, very true. You have to organize a meeting on your own. Okay, great. So 93% have voted. It's on the screen. 93% have agreed. 6% have said no. Okay, I think you must be having a genuine reason for saying no. So kindly be ready with your reasons. I'm going to pull up the sheet and share it with the staff tomorrow morning. No, I'm not just joking. So 38 votes we have received. Where are others? Come on, teachers, don't be so stingy. Just a simple question. Speak your heart out. So just another opportunity that we want to give to our students to have developing those skills, you know what, especially in elder classes, the moment they would be going to new, say, companies or maybe the degree colleges and all. Nowadays, it's very famous, the group discussions. They keep a check how many of children are well spoken, outstanding, and what's their communication skills. So do give them these type of opportunities to develop. Great going. So 42 votes are there. 42 people have voted amongst 80. Still a less number, about 50% or so. We can do better. Okay, never mind. Without taking much of time of everyone, I'm just going to close this option. Done. So this was about the breakout room and the poll session. So kindly go ahead and set up a meeting link, even if you just want to have a test for your students, or maybe you can go ahead and use this in the well-being calls till we get the further roadmap and we get the organizer and co-organizer option. And for a day when you have planned once in a week, we must have these type of things for our children so that they develop more 21st century learning design skills. Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity. These were the major things of the breakout room. I'll be sharing the link of the YouTube. You may go ahead and watch that. And this also we are going to share after the session. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, respected Principal Ma'am, for the opportunity. Okay, I have stopped sharing the screen. Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Am I audible, please?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Sharda, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. You are audible. Thank you, ma'am. If I am not audible, can anyone tell that ma'am is audible to us?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am is audible.
Ma'am,
Hello.
both are audible.
Thank you, ma'am. You are audible to all of us.